to Any Who Pod with your boy JC, and we are back with the Friday night live stream where we take in the calls. You feel what I'm saying? I send a link to a few of my folks, see who hop on, who don't hop on. It's all cool. Like I said, this is the Friday night stream. It's really for the live chat, the live stream. So really, what I like to go through is just what happened on Wednesday last time I talked to y'all, and then we can just get into what's going to happen on the weekend. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta talk about the Lakers, bro. The Lakers, they done lost to the Thunder. It was a blowout. It wasn't really that close. I don't know. I have mixed emotions about the game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I got mixed emotions about the game. Lakers just ain't have enough. Obviously, they just didn't have enough. Gonna look different when Bron get in there, but I just feel like the defense of OKC just really dig in there, bro. They just really dig in. Like the way they play the gaps, the way they just move as one unit on defense, bro. It's just too much, bro. And then they just got on the same bench, bro, and the same starting five, and it's just like we looking at the Lakers, bro. I'm looking at the Lakers starting five, and you just looking at you look at the Lakers roster, bro. You look at the Lakers roster, you look at OKC roster, right? This is not the same level of roster, bro. And that's just OKC versus a lot of teams, bro. OKC just has a top to bottom great roster, bro. And look, Luka went out there and he did his thing, but he wasn't really efficient. You feel what I'm saying? The defense was getting to him. His 3-point shot wasn't hitting as well as it was previously this week. You feel what I'm saying? But he ended up with 19, 7, and 7. You feel what I'm saying? Austin Reeves didn't have the best game either. He ended up with 13, 5, and 3. You feel me? 5 turnovers for Austin Reeves, 4 turnovers for Luka, 4 turnovers for DeAndre Ayton. And that's, you can't win the game when all your stars turning the ball over, bro. That's just basic math. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just basicness. You feel me? So Lakers without Bron, they didn't have enough. The energy just wasn't there either. You feel what I'm saying? They took the guys out pretty early. SGA didn't even have to play the fourth quarter. A lot of these guys look good that usually don't look like Jalen Williams. You feel me? Not J Dub, but J Will, looking great out there. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Showboat pass and everything. It's looking good, bro. They just looking good. OKC just has a top to bottom great roster, bro. It's nothing y'all gonna be able to do about it, bro. They be cooking, bro. They really do. They really do be cooking. All right. Other than that, right, we had a close game between the Warriors and the Spurs. My man Steph Curry, he dropped 46 points. My fantasy squad too. My guy was cooking. 46 points, 28 from Jimmy. You feel what I'm saying? Draymond was doing what Draymond does. You feel me? But I think after this game, maybe after another game, no, I think it was after this game. After this game, there was a lot of talk. Excuse me, guys. There's a lot of talk about who needs to do what and how some guys need to sacrifice. Because look, they were going back and forth in this game. They almost did not win this game. You feel what I'm saying? Wemby and those guys, they looking great. De'Aaron Fox came back, and though De'Aaron Fox only had 13 points, right? What I was telling y'all was that when De'Aaron Fox comes back, he's gonna put so much pressure on the rim, and he's gonna put so much pressure on the other team, the opposing defense. With his speed and the way he's able to get in and around the defense, just how he able to touch the paint, just having the paint touch. That right there is going to collapse the defense. That right there is going to draw attention enough to get Wemby open and to get the other guys open. You see, having him on one side of the wing and having Castle on the opposite side of the wing, come on, bro. What are we really going to talk about, bro? Like that's dangerous. And having Wemby roam the paint and play at the nail, they got something, bro. They got something. Harrison Barnes on the wing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about the corner. You feel what I'm saying? You got Luke Cornett. Come on, bro. They looking nice out there. So they was pushing the Golden State Warriors to the brink. And I'm just looking at the Golden State Warriors, right? One, they're not even messing with my man JK. They're not playing Kuminga like that. I don't know what he did, but proceed to benching. He was started, now he benched. You feel what I'm saying? For Will Richard. They went with Will Richard, Moses Moody. You feel what I'm saying? To go with the big three. Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Steph Curry. I don't know if this team has what it takes to win. I think B-Pies was probably supposed to be better. And I'm gonna have 4 or 5 on this joint. He gonna explain himself. He gonna have to explain himself because I don't know what's going on with B Pies. We got rid of Klay Thompson, like see it. We got B Pies. Don't worry about it. That's not no. You feel what I'm saying? That's no 6 points. You feel what I'm saying? 6 points. Draymond can have 6 points. He allowed to have 6 points. But Draymond do other things, bro. Draymond going to set a screen and then a Gortat screen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he real good at that. You feel me? That's how Steph Curry get a lot of open layups. You feel what I'm saying? That Gortat screen. So it's like, he good at that, but that's not what B-Pie's doing. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know. B-Pie's not Klay Thompson. You feel what I'm saying? I think B-Pods was supposed to be set up to be Klay Thompson, and he's not giving you Klay Thompson production that what Klay Thompson used to give you. Feel me? So that's not that. Jonathan Kuminga just continues to not really mesh with the team, whether it's his fault or not his fault. He just continues not to mesh with the team. Jimmy, this is a good game from Jimmy, but Jimmy hasn't been. Uh, he averaging 19, 5, and 4, right? And that's what Steph missing a few games. Steph missing a few games, you would expect him to kind of up that rate by 25. You feel me? Like something to like what he was doing with the Miami Heat when he was the star. You would think when Steph goes missing, my man will step up and do that, but that's not really what's been happening. You feel what I'm saying? We got 12, we got 16 against Denver. I'm talking about the games that we need you in, bro. We need you against OKC, right? That's 12. We need you against Denver. That's 16. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Good teams. The good teams that we talking about. The teams that when we go to the playoffs, we're going to need you to hoop against. You're not giving me that, bro. You only giving me that when Steph Curry in the game. And I don't know, bro. Like, how far are we going to really be able to take AARP, bro? This team, they kind of giving me the same vibes as the Clippers. Obviously, they're better than the Clippers because they're younger than the Clippers. But they're giving me the same vibes the Clippers get, bro. We got a bunch of old fellas, one last hurrah, bro. Cars 3. You feel what I'm saying? One last hurrah. Trying to win the Piston Cup before it's too late, before they forget about me. Yeah, bro, I ain't feeling it. You feel me? I'm not feeling the Golden State Warriors. I don't know. This might be a second round team, man. Might be a second round team. All right. Other than that, right? Who else played on Wednesday that was important that I wanted to talk about? It definitely was another one. Oh, the Knicks get blown the hell out. They got blown out by the Magic, bro. The Magic all of a sudden want to have a great game against the New York Knicks when the New York Knicks come to town. So when they go to New York, you feel me? They was in New York with it. Paolo did not have a good game, but guess who did have a good game? Franz Wagner, bro. Franz, bro, that jump shot be cooking, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That little midi, he be cooking and he get to the basket, bro. He really definitely get to the basket. He be cooking with it. He was cooking. Anthony Black was cooking. You feel what I'm saying? Desmond Bane finally came and showed up. He was shooting 50% from 3, bro. He hit half his threes. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to him. But they finally look good. But I don't know. This was a good game, but I'm not feeling the Magic, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm out on the Magic. I'm out on the Magic. They're not even really injured. You feel what I'm saying? They're not really injured. They just not meshing right. And I don't know. Maybe it's coaching or what. And don't worry, guys. I'm gonna sit down and really investigate it. I'm gonna sit down and really investigate it. I'm gonna watch some film on the Magic. You know what they call me, JC Medulla. You feel me, JC Redick. You feel what I'm saying, JC Popovich. You feel me? I'm out here. I'm gonna give you all the answers to them because I'm not really feeling the Magic. The offense has not really improved that much since Desmond Bane been there. Desmond Bane ain't really been hitting the 3 like that. This was a good game for him. This was a great game for the Magic. And maybe this is a game where they could take this and build upon this, bro. They play tonight, right? Yeah, they play in Brooklyn about 15 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to play in Brooklyn about 15 minutes. They're going to get the dub against Brooklyn. And then they might be able to go ahead and take this and have momentum for the rest of the week going into next week. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe they get in this week right. They go into next week better because they're 6-6 right now. They're 500, but they look real good against New York. That's how you want them to look against New York. They was getting at it on defense. You feel what I'm saying? Desmond Bane was hitting his shots. kick and shoot, I'm sorry, driving kick. They was doing their thing. But Desmond Bain, bro, only averaging 15, bro. And let me see, what is he shooting for three? Last 10 games, they say he was shooting 30% from three, which is nasty work. That's very bad. 50 yesterday, 16% from three on Monday. God damn. 16% is crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, with 22 points though. God damn, against Portland. You was just chucking them. You was just chucking them up. You had to be chucking them up, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we need better production out of our man from the 3-point line. I'm not gonna lie. For them to be better. He ain't been shooting right. Paulo ain't looking good. Did Paulo didn't get hurt, right? What's up with Paulo? Yeah, he did get hurt. He got hurt. So now Paulo did get hurt. Yeah, so Paulo got hurt. Left groin strain. At least one game. Who knows what else? So he out. I don't know, y'all. He out. I'm out. You feel what I'm saying? I'm out. I'm out on the Orlando Magic gang. I'm not really. I ain't really feeling the Orlando Magic, y'all. I ain't really feeling it. And like I said, y'all seen my preview, bro. I thought they was gonna be number 4, and that wasn't good for me. So I'm out on the Magic. I ain't gonna lie. I'm out on the Magic. I'm not out on the Knicks yet, though. I'm not out on the Knicks yet. I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks just got off to like a rocky start because of the injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like they had injuries. Josh Hart was injured. Cat was playing injured. Mitch was injured. Like you know what I mean? Injuries, bro. JB injured right now. Like it's just be injuries, bro. It just be injuries. So like I don't know. Maybe it's the ghost of Tibbs still lingering, but I don't think it's gonna linger for too long. You feel what I'm saying? They working it out, bro. They 7-4. I mean, 7-4. Everybody in the East is like seven. All the top 6 teams in the East right now is like 7-4. Let me check the standings. Yeah, like everybody's 7-4. Sixers are 7-4. Knicks 7-4. Cleveland just lost last night to Toronto. That was nasty too. Yeah, the Cavs, the Darius Garland less Cavs, bro, been looking real bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They've been looking real bad. They've been holding on, but they look bad in certain quarters of the game. Like D Mitch do his thing, and then obviously the rotation move around a little bit, and then obviously everybody's focused on D Mitch, and we all know that the only person. Hold on, sorry, I'm gonna break it back. Sorry about that. I live by hospital and a fire drone. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, fire drone. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Cavaliers without Darius Garland, bro. Cavaliers without Darius Garland will look real nasty, bro. It's times in the game where throughout the quarters, at the beginning of the quarter, D Mitch is scoring, D Mitch is doing his thing, he putting pressure on the defense. Then obviously because he's the only one that's really making shit shake, they load up on you. They start playing defense better on D Mitch. So now he got to spread the wealth. He got to move around a little bit. And we don't really got enough like this. I'm talking about with Mobley out and maybe just Jared Allen in there. You feel what I'm saying? And the rest of the guys with Sam Merrill, Jared Allen, and some of the other guys they got on the bench. You feel me? Just moving around. Like, it's like, damn, bro. They just don't look, they don't just got enough. You feel me? With Darius Garland in there, with D Mitch, bro, I'm telling you, it's too much pressure on there because Darius Garland is really fast, bro. He like De'Aaron Fox, bro. It's like he put too much pressure on the rim because he just get straight to the cup and get in there and get real shifty. And then he got a jump shot. You feel what I'm saying? That 3-pointer is nasty. So you gotta watch out for that too. You can't just be slipping on that. So you mean they need Darius Garland back, bro. They need Darius Garland back. They need to go ahead and get healthy. I'm not out on the Cavs yet. I'm not out on the Cavs. You know, I still got them to be number 1. They number 4. You feel what I'm saying? They right behind everybody. Everybody right in the same position. The only people in the East right now that's really cooking is Detroit. But Detroit got an easy schedule right now. They got an easy part of their schedule right now. And I don't think it's going to slow down anytime soon. They play us tonight. They're going to take that L tonight because we can talk about that now. So tonight, Friday night, we got the Cup games. You feel what I'm saying? NBA Cup. Cup night, you feel me? We got the Heat and the Knicks. We got the Pistons and the Sixers. Like I said, we better get this W back tonight, y'all. We are 3-2 in the away games. You feel what I'm saying? So positive. You feel me? They cooked us last time they was there. We still don't got no Embiid tonight. No Embiid, no Paul George, but everybody else playing. You feel me? So without Embiid, bro, the paint defense is weak. It is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. We do got Drummond. Drummond, all right. But oh, hold on. Cade is out. Cade is out. Doran is out. Sorry, Thomas is out. Everybody out. Oh snap! Oh, full injury report. Everybody out. Oh, hold on, y'all. We catching a W. Why we not favorite? That's crazy. We're not even favorite. They're favorite, 58%. But they got everybody out. Maybe that's like before they knew everybody was out type situation. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. All right, so Maxi probably get in there and do his thing. This is probably a blowout. You feel what I'm saying? When we play 7:30. Yeah, I'm gonna get all this joint soon. I ain't gonna hold you. It's in the games. I mean, 7:30. Brooklyn, Orlando at 8 o'clock. Like I said, that's gonna be a game. These Miami, New York games, they played like 3 times already. They've been good though. They've been good. They split too, so they got Bam out tonight. Obviously, Rozier's out, and Tyler Hero, obviously he's been out. He hasn't played yet. But they also got JB out. But with damn, I wish I had Cat on my fantasy team. I traded him, but with JB out and Bam out, look for Cat to have a good game because Cat probably have an amazing game as long as he don't fall in love with that 3-point shot. You know how he's a that 3-point shot. He started hitting that shit. It's over. That's all he's shooting for the rest of the night. But we look for him to have a good game. He's probably gonna have a good game because no paint defense for real, for real. Not like they sweet out there. Khalil Ware, he ain't sweet. Jaime Jaquez, he not sweet. But man, that's their leader. That's their defensive anchor. Look for them to be struggling a little bit without their leader. You know what I'm saying? Any team without their leader, they'll be struggling. I promise you. You feel me? Then we got, besides that, Warriors Spurs again. So we're gonna see that again tonight, 9:30. That's gonna be a good one. Other than that, I mean, like Clippers, man, that's a battle of the bums. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody care about them. I know what I said about Kawhi. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't happening, bro. It's not happening, gang. Yeah, it ain't happening. Like I said, that Magic Nets blowout, Rockets Trailblazers. That might be a good game, but obviously the Rockets should win. Check out my Rockets. Check out my review on the Rockets. Damn, I didn't clip it. Like, I clipped it, but I didn't post it. But in the last live that I did on Wednesday, I broke down the Rockets, or maybe it was Tuesday. But one of the lives I did this week, I broke down the Rockets. I was explaining how the Rockets create space, even though they don't got shooters. They only got like 2 shooters on the squad, but they still create space, and they still create space using the gravity of cutters and post players, like post players, tall players. So look out for that. I'm gonna clip that though. I'm gonna clip that. Put little clips on top of it so I can see the footage or whatever. But Rockets, they cooking, bro. They got something cooking. Other than that, though, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got. Let me just check out, see if anybody want to join. Anybody seen it? No. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. That wrap up this episode. That's my time. You feel me? Don't forget, this is the day that everybody. We take calls. I take all calls. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be sending out the links. I take all calls, so don't worry, bro. If you're watching this on replay next Friday, hop on here, bro. Come on, bring your ass. Hop on the panel. Get your 2 cents to the channel. You feel me? Other than that, thanks for all your support. Don't forget to watch the videos. Watch the lives earlier this week. We was breaking stuff down for you. This week is it. Any last thoughts I got on this week? Yeah, no last thoughts on this week. Pretty much the Lakers need to get it together. Bron is on the way. Bron is on the way. That is my last thought. Bron is on the way. So be prepared. Bron is on the way. We don't know if he's coming next week or if he's coming the following week. You feel me? But Bron is on the way. He already playing with the G League. You know he probably cooking them. Son. You know he probably cooking the G League right now. Like as we speak, he probably cooking the G League right now. What time is it in LA right now? It's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in LA right now. He probably lacing them up right now to cook the G League right now in an afternoon game. You feel me? So he can go to the game tonight at 9 o'clock. You feel me? So Brown is on the way. That's my closing thoughts. Brown is on the way. Other than that, watch basketball. We watch this on replay. Appreciate you. Hit the like. Drop your comments. Let me know how you feel about the NBA this week. Peace.